start in Proverbs chapter 1, verse 24. This is God speaking to those who are unrepentant and refuse to come to salvation and repentance. We're in Proverbs chapter 1, starting in verse 24, if you'd like to follow along. God says, because I called to you, and you refused. I stretched out my hand, and no man regarded. You have set all at naught all of my counsel, and you would have none of my reproof. God says, therefore I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as destruction, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind. When distress and anguish come upon you, then you will call upon me, but I will not answer. You will have none of my rebuke. I can't hear you. I was saying in Proverbs 1, study it for yourself. That's your homework assignment. That's your homework assignment, kids. You got a homework assignment, and that is Proverbs 1.
Are you a professor?
I'm not being in the syllabus, my man.
Are you a professor? What degree do you have, sir? Can we give you homework? How about that? Oh, okay. Sir, what's your education?
All right. So again, in Proverbs chapter 1, that is your homework assignment. Read Proverbs chapter 1, right there in the center of the Bible. And God says, I called out to you, but you refused. I stretched out my hand, but no man regarded. You had disdain for all of my counsel and would have none of my rebuke. Therefore, God says, I also will laugh at your calamity. God says, I will mock when your destruction comes. When your destruction comes like a whirlwind and distress and anguish come upon you, then you will call upon God, but he will not answer. Then you will seek God, but shall not find him. For you hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord. Folks, there's coming a day. God is not messing around. God does not think your sin is funny or cute one bit. Our God is known by the judgment he executes. The Bible says our God is known by the judgment he executes. And when he comes out, when he returns, he will pour out his cup of indignation and wrath, full strength, without mixture. All right, so you want to know? All right, here's my sign. Here's my sign. All right, so here's my sign.
Elaborate for us. Please elucidate on that.
Men and women matter. This is about abortion. He cares about abortion. Can we see the sign? You care about black people? Are you racist? I'm just wondering. Can we see the sign?
Here's my sign. Hold on, let me get a shot of it.
So only babies matter? You don't care about the black adults?
All right, so this is basically just to tell you if you want to really talk about one, let's start out with the fact that I actually don't even believe the Bible doesn't even teach that there is more than one race. There's only one race, folks. Yes, there's only one race. Acts.
What is that one?
The book of Acts. Hold on, the book of Acts.
What is that one?
The book of Acts 17. The book of Acts 17, 26 and 27 says that God hath made of one blood. God hath made of one blood all nations to dwell on the face of the earth. And he has pre-appointed their time on earth and the place of their habitation so that they would reach for him and grope for him, though he is not far from us. There is only one race. It's human. The human race is the only race that exists. There is only one race according to the Bible. Acts 17:26. Acts 17:26 says that God hath made of one blood
The black
all
babies
men.
matter sign. What does
All
that
men
mean?
to dwell on the
What
face
does
of the
that
earth.
mean?
Because I want you to understand, that since 1973, when Roe v. Wade became the law of the land, over 19 million African American babies have been slaughtered through abortion. The biggest killer of African American people is not the police. It's not the police. It is not the KKK. No, it is abortionists. Mothers are killing more of their babies than the police could ever dream of doing. No, all the wars in the world don't hold a candle to the number of babies that have been slaughtered through abortion. So if you actually, I do. I preach at abortion clinic, outside abortion clinics.
So there's colors but not races?
All color is just melanin in your skin. Look, I actually have a thing called vitiligo. See my arm? I'm originally sand colored, but now I'm actually becoming more pink because of the melanin. All it is, the only difference between one human being and another is the amount of melanin in their
You
skin.
don't believe that Black
Nothing
lives
else
matter, right?
matters. Yes, every single life on the face of the earth matters. Yes. Especially the babies. Quit murdering. This is why I preach about against pornography and against fornication, sex outside of marriage, because these things all lead to unwanted pregnancies, which lead to abortions. Quit chopping up your babies. Quit letting people chop up your babies and then sell their parts. If you've had an abortion, there is blood on your hands, and God will avenge.
It is your body.
Oh, now it's my body. Now, when you wanted to yell at me for not wearing a mask, then where was my body, my choice, when I didn't?
A disease.
No, abortion is murder. It's far worse than a disease. Abortion is way worse. Abortion is way worse than a disease. Abortion is slaughtering babies. Slaughtering babies. By all means, please feel free to move further away. Please practice what you preach and social distance yourself from me. Please, by all means, go back to your closet and social distance. Yes, Leo, what do you have?
So, if all lives matter, do you also are against the murder of black trans women and the detained?
Yes. Yeah, I'm against murder. Yes, I'm against murder. But I think abortion is the worst form of murder of all, because the baby has nowhere to go, no way to defend itself. All murder is bad and wrong, but at least people have a fighting chance sometimes. A baby has nowhere to go. A baby has nowhere to go. A little innocent baby. A little innocent baby. I am here to try and preach the gospel of Jesus Christ to a very hardened heart crowd. To a crowd that has very hard hearts.
Are you scared to answer that question?
I want all of them to come to salvation through Jesus Christ, which will mean leaving the LGBT community. Yes. 28 years.
I'm very sad for your wife.
Yeah, do you have another question, Leo?
I just forgot. Sorry.
Anytime. No. I think I might only take questions from Leo for the rest of the day. Leo's the only one who actually has good questions.
I feel like you should allow other people to ask questions because we're in America. We have freedom of speech, right?
Yeah, but I'm not. I have no requirement to take questions from it. I don't have to take questions from anyone. My Q&A. You guys can go ask each other questions and answer them all you want. I have no obligation to take questions from anyone. You're not paying for this. I choose. Yeah, my tax dollars pay for this. My tax dollars.
I'm also paying for this.
Yeah.
And that's not.
I don't have a problem with you, Leo. Leo's the only one who's asking valid, well thought out, and reasonable questions.
Why is he voting
Look
for
at-
Trump in November? Can you ask him that? He refuses to talk about.
I'm not out here to talk about politics. You guys want to have?
You're out here to make.
I'm out here to tell you to quit murdering babies. Quit supporting people who do.
No.
Quit murdering babies and quit murdering babies and quit supporting people who approve of murdering babies. Yes, sure. What?
We all know he's wrong, right?
Yeah.
He's here right now.
What's your question?
You know why he's got a camcorder?
So I can't help it that I'm attracted to other women.
He goes
What
to
am I
Act State
supposed
every
to
year
do?
and files hate
All right, hold on a
speech.
second.
He gets $100,000.
Yeah, right. I don't know. I'm not. Where's that check? I've never received a single penny from anything. I would love to find out. All right, what was your question? All right, hold on.
If we can please keep 6 feet away from him.
How about 100 feet?
Or even that. Listen.
Why doesn't he have to wear a mask?